Welcome to my kitchen garden. Today I've come down to do a little bit more digging, and I'm also going to hoe the beds to get rid of the weeds, so I'll show you how to do this. So if I show you my bed now, this is one of the ones that I dug out a couple of weeks ago, and the weeds have started to grow back. And so what you need to do is you just need to hoe over the top, and that just gets rid of the weeds. And if you do this every couple of weeks, it stops them from being able to take hold. So I'll just show you now. So if you look here, you can see they're just starting to come through, and these are a lot of the annual weed seeds that have been brought to the surface. And so what I like to use is this hoe here, and it's on a really long handle, and I find that this works really well. So with the hoe, when you're using it, you need to use it like this so that the blade is running parallel with the ground, and then you just run it along just underneath the surface of the soil. And it's good to keep your blade nice and sharp so that it easily slices through all of the weeds that are in the soil. And so as you go along the bed like this, it's just cutting through the weeds, and it means that they won't be able to get established and grow in your bed. And if you go through your beds every week or every 2 weeks during the growing season, it means that you can keep your beds lovely and weed free. And it's so much quicker to go through with this than it is to weed by hand once you've let the weeds get a little bit bigger and more established. So I definitely recommend doing this on a regular basis, as it saves so much time in the long run. Now with these beds, I dug them out in March, and it's quite good to dig them out about a month or so before you want to plant into them, and this means that you can then go through them with the hoe once the annual weeds start to grow, and then just cut them off before you need to plant into the beds. And this helps as well because it just means that you can have a really thorough go with the hoe through the bed and get rid of all those annual weeds. The hoe doesn't work quite as well with perennial weeds because they will come back. You can use it with them, but it's just not as effective. Now this is one of the footprints that I was asking about before. I thought I'd give you all a closer look so you can see what they look like and see what size they are. People were suggesting that they might be foxes or cats, and I was thinking this is possible, but I thought if I gave you a closer look it might be easier for you to tell me what you guys thought that they were. They're in my root vegetable bed, and there are loads of them. I'm going to have to net along the line just to stop whatever it is getting into my beds. Now this is where I've managed to dig to today. I managed to do another line, and I'm getting quite excited because I'm getting so close to the end, and it'll be really nice once it's all dug out. And whilst I was digging through the line, a couple of blackbirds were popping down and collecting bugs and grubs from the soil. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe, and check out my other videos. And if you're on social media, if you check down in the description below, you can also follow me on Instagram, Pinterest and Twitter. So have a look at those. And I will see you on the next one. Bye!